Good morning. It is 4:30. I'm going to get up and get with it so that way I can go kick some ass. There's only rep theaters today, so I don't know how good of a chance I have of being seen, but we're still gonna show up. Yes, we are. I'm walking up to the subway at 5 in the morning. And it doesn't feel nearly as lonely doing it with you walking with me. Hi. It's a little chillier today at the moment. I am too stubborn to go back and get my gloves though. Onward! Yeah! Catch me now! Bet you thought I'd never do it. I got off at 50th again because it was a nicer walk yesterday. Jesus Christ. Making my way to the Actors Equity Building to put my name on those lists first because it's almost 6 a.m. And then I'm gonna run over, put my name on Ogunquit, live in my delusions a little bit. I'm probably gonna try to stay over there at least until the list is transferred so I can see where my name is. Because maybe they will get to someone who's not equity today. Maybe today it will matter. And so I continue. Anyways, I'm kind of sleepy today because although I was home early enough to get an early night last night, I didn't. That's okay. Running from the teeth to the crowd. Folks, meeting speak. Haven't been at this time of the year. I'm third on that list. Rogan did not see me. That's embarrassing. Oh my god, the Stranger Things musical is at the marquee. Oh. Crazy. I'm third on that list. I'm heading over to Ogunquit. And then I'm gonna hang out over there until they transfer that list. And then I'm going to come back over here. I'm gonna be really honest with y'all. The rep theaters are a little brutal to wait for because they haven't been seeing people, but they're the only things happening today. And thus I persevere, so. So Sacramento and Ogunquit are both dance calls. Should I have looked at my calendar this morning? Yes. Did I know? I have a couple hours, but I'm in the hundreds on them. These midnight lists are getting ridiculous because at 6:20, you should not be number 135 or 113. And so I'm gonna run home and get my dance stuff. Rogan is gonna scope out these. I'm gonna go wait at the Equity Center. It's just super frustrating. And I don't understand why midnight lists happen, and I don't think that they're okay or equitable, accessible for everybody. Personally, I live about 40 minutes away, and so like I have time to run home, get my stuff, and then run back and hopefully make it by the time this call starts. And that's if I go quick. But I'm just like, I'm dumbfounded. At least while I'm home, I can get my gloves because my little hands frozen. I might actually just put a pair of leggings on under my jeans real fast because my legs are frozen. The like 2 sweatshirts I have on though are working well enough to keep me warm, and so I'm not gonna like bring a bigger coat. I'm so frustrated. And I'm trying to stay positive. But like, it's really hard when there's no rules and yet somehow there are rules, you know? I don't understand why I got up at 4 in the morning, like 4:30 in the morning to be 1:35. Anyways, I'm only slightly bitter about it. I really don't want to put on makeup today either. I have to see what I get into. I'm not putting it on until the last minute though. It's just mascara. Walking back home just to turn right around and walk back up. Yay. I love my life. I love my job. I love my life. I love my job. I'm not vibing today. Half of me just wants to get back in bed and forget about it, but I'm determined. And I have nothing else to do with my time or my life. So I should still go. Saying that out loud is kind of depressing. I'm almost back to my apartment. Look how red my face is. It's 'cause my face gets cold. I'm just a girl. And I'm so quirky. Yeah. But I'm gonna get my stuff and turn around. I'm so tired. I did not in fact grab my gloves, but I did put my tap shoes in here in case I want to do a tap class later tonight. Could be fun. But I'm on my way again. The girls and me are, I'm just like, it's so frustrating because everyone says to like work and build up your resume, and I'm trying. But with the ending of the EMC program, it's creating such a dense saturation of equity people that this season it's feeling really impossible to get seen, which is really discouraging. And I know it sounds like other BS coming from me because I do get seen most days. But like on a day like today, it's so frustrating because no, I will not be going down there in the wee hours of the morning, and no, I will not be going down there in the middle of the night, because to me the health and safety is more important than the job. I don't think any job is worth that. And like if you applied this interview audition process, if you called it an interview process and put this process for like business jobs, stock market, accounting, where you get up at 4 in the morning every single day, you go down, you put your name on a list that's a random piece of paper that someone puts up, and then you hope that your name is still on that list when it gets transferred to an official list that the union itself puts out, but they still claim they're not responsible for you, because then what motivation would you have to join the union and give them your money? And then you put your name on this list and you're sitting there with 200 people in the exact same situation as you in a room where genuinely like, oh my god. But then there's people who through that post on Instagram, which I do look at the Instagram, I think it's useful, but also if it's a busy call, I'm not telling the hustle anything, because once the equity people see that non-unions start getting seen, they flock to it, and then they're like, you'll get him next time, and I'm like, literally, dig a hole and bury it, like jump in it, like what are you, God. Or like take this interview process and apply it to any other career and you'd be like, that is deranged. But yet this is still what we're expected to do, and we're expected to do it like with a smile on our faces. And I'm like, this is the deranged part, is that somehow we go through all of this and they're like, it builds character, it builds resilience as an artist. Sometimes resilience can be built with kindness. Like you don't always have to have the worst experiences of your life to be resilient. And like the people at these auditions who are like, well, if I don't do it, someone else will. The point is that nobody should. And I'm dumbfounded, and I'm so frustrated today, and I'm trying really hard to stay positive, but like, I don't even know if I'm trying that hard to stay positive. I'm gonna be real with you. I think today's a day where I'm gonna call my dad and scream at him. Why? That's how I deal with my frustration. Sorry, Dad. He doesn't watch these, that's okay. No. I'm just, like, there has to be a better system. And I know that organization would mean that non-union have, like, a union, but I don't know that it would. I think organization would mean that the entity allowing us to audition at their auditions, Equity, took responsibility for the fact that they are promoting unhealthy and unsafe practices amongst performers who are already highly marginalized groups. They're LGBT, they're mostly women, and you're putting them in a situation where they feel like they have to be unsafe, where they feel like they have to put their health at risk for this, where they feel like they have to go to that really shady part of town, at a time when they should not be going through that really shady part of town. And you're encouraging the system by not doing anything to stop it. And I'm just, like, I don't see how that makes sense to people. And like, I don't know, rant's over, I guess. I think that cat's gonna be the best thing I see today. The girls have made a group chat. We're organizing. Right now I'm heading back to Onlay because that's where I've been stationed in the group chat. Abby is at Sacramento Music Circus. Brogan is at Ogunquit. I'm gonna quit. Shit. We're gonna see what the damage is. Anyways. I'm waiting at Onlay. I have no idea what it's called. But I'm waiting here. The girls say it's crazy other places. I'm glad we were able to spread out. I hope that we can get this all figured out eventually. Look at the fit. Kind of serving today. Anyways. Shall we go back to the waiting room? I'm heading over to Ogunquit. I've changed into my dance pants. And I'm going to call my mom on my way over. Rush over there. See if I can get seen for dance. They released non-ec for lunch at the Nay. So here I go. I really want ramen, so maybe if I have time later, I'll see about getting myself like a nice crisp bowl of ramen. Anyways, that's where I'm rushing.
I love you for this. Yeah.
Yeah, so Ogunquit is a mess. The afternoon list. Did you re-sign up, Amelia? Okay, cool. The afternoon list, we made a whole new one because the morning made afternoon list was like disgustingly chaotic. And now we wait. Again. And no, the aching question, I have not been seen yet. Hey. So I danced. It was so fast. She taught that in literally 5 minutes. And it was so incredibly fast, but I kind of ate. My trick is I don't think I'm ever going to be the best dancer they've ever seen, but I know my strengths, and so I highlight those. And so where there's moves that I can't figure out that quick, I do something else that I can figure out that's kind of similar. And so I think that that's important to think about as well. What are your strengths and what can you substitute? Only has released non-X in a shocking turn of events. So has Broadway Sacramento. One could be persuaded to think that Broadway Sacramento never wanted to see any non-equities. If one was keen to be persuaded. Anyways, I'm gonna go get an after audition treat because I deserve it. And I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna write my book, I'm gonna post this video, I'm gonna get another acoustic set ready to post. Hey! He's undercover. He's so undercover, like Miley Cyrus. Anyways, I'm gonna write my book, I'm gonna do lots of things that involve not doing anything. I'm really excited about that. GoPro stuck. Humbled by my camera. Neither of my parents answered my call. This is blast. This is me putting them on blast. Anyways, what should I get for a tweet? Girls get treats. Actually, technically I get 2 treats because I didn't get an after audition treat after my 3rd audition yesterday, or my 2nd. I am just, I'm so far behind on streams. Maybe I'll save one for this weekend. No, I have more auditions this weekend. I'm really hoping that I can get seen on Saturday for the auditions that are this weekend. So that way I can take Sunday off. But it looks like I'm going to go home at the end of February for a while just to learn some new music for a program. And then I'm gonna go from there. I'll definitely be back to New York. I love it here. It's just really expensive to live if you don't have a job.
Attention, please. Warning on track 12.
Like a steady paying job. Sorry, let me go back to myself.
With intermediate stops. Passengers should proceed to track 12 west.
Yeah. So I want to push hard for this
Attention, please.
month.
This is the last call for Amtrak Northeast Regional Train 173 en route to Washington with intermediate stops.
My head kind of hurts, so maybe it's a good thing that the universe is forcing me to go home. It'll give my body some time to rest. I really think actually seeing that show on a Tuesday really screwed me up. Screwed. Just a little bit. Un piccolo. Un piccolo bit. Un po'. Ooh, caution tape. Caution, Daddy's walking down the stairs. Oh my god, it's you and me. Everyone at auditions is always so exciting that I'm vlogging. I friggin' love it. I, believe it or not, I do get a little self-conscious having the camera out sometimes. But also, they should be so lucky to get to see me vlog live and in person. I'm a freaking star. Punks. You're my home, my destination, and I am your clone, your strange creation. You held my hand, and life came easy. No jokes don't land, and no one sees me. Nothing seems to fit. Mama is sick for you to say that I'm something to believe in. Oh, I'm done. Take me when the soul can run. Well, I'll be in my bedroom. Take me when I'm 21. Daddy's moving forward. Daddy didn't lose one. Anyways, that was a free concert for everyone around me. I'm so generous. Neither of my parents have called me back or texted me to tell me why they didn't answer my call. They're either dead or ignoring me. Only one of those is an acceptable reason to not answer my call. And they better not be ignoring me if they're not answering my call. I'm just kidding. They're probably at work. I'm going to get a shaky little special water. My special water specifically are just these flavored waters. They actually have flavor in them. They weren't just sat next to like a bunch of cherries to like osmosis in the feeling of being near a cherry. You know what I mean? What are Sweet Tarts gummy halos? I'll talk to you in a bit. Hold on. I got mini Sweet Tart chews. So hopefully those last me a couple days. Unless my sweet tooth gets really bad tonight. She's a squirrel. Anyway. To the subway I go. For the fourth time today. I'm glad I went back to get my dance stuff though. Because it would have sucked to have to run home during lunch. I probably would have had to just Uber it both ways, which is simply $80 I don't need to spend. Yeah, so. When I was on the train, I decided that I'm gonna record some tapes when I get home to make a fresh new reel. So that's exciting. Anyways, I'm on my way home. I'm gonna edit this video, record some tapes, eat some dinner, write a little bit, and then I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.